Amex cuts Priority Pass restaurant access. Capital One Venture X no longer provides access to Priority Pass restaurant, shopping, and spa services. Venture X Business loses Priority Pass restaurant access. And Chase removed Priority Pass restaurant access from 3 premium credit cards, namely the JP Morgan Reserve, Chase Sapphire Reserve, and the Ritz-Carlton credit card. And that one used to be the best, so where does that leave us? Well, that leaves us with a very unlikely candidate that no one ever talks about, and that is this credit card right here. It's called the Bank of America Premium Rewards Elite Credit Card, and it has one of, if not the best, Priority Pass memberships that you can apply for right now. And here's why. First of all, it's valid year-round. Yes, your membership card does expire every 12 months, but it auto-renews each year you keep your Premium Rewards Elite card open. For guest access, well, it may be unlimited, but if not, then it's at least 2 guests. That's because despite the countless amount of research, reading of fine terms, and even calling Bank of America and Priority Pass directly, no one actually gives a clear answer. Yet the terms always refer to you and your accompanying guests, with no specific limit ever mentioned. But here's where things get really good. In terms of the access that you get, you'll be able to use the lounges that participate in Priority Pass, all of the restaurant locations, and the spa and other retail locations. In other words, all of Priority Pass is yours, at least for now. Oh, and by the way, it still gets even better than that. In case you want to share your benefits with authorized users, well, that's not even required at all. In fact, you can add up to 4 total Priority Pass memberships per your overall card account. That means you as the primary cardholder can enroll and activate your own Priority Pass membership and then issue 3 more to other people to share those benefits without giving them access to your credit card account. This is the only credit card I'm aware of that actually allows you to issue Priority Pass memberships in this way. But you might find yourself with a little problem. How do you actually add these people to Priority Pass while not adding them to your own credit card? And moreover, how do you activate your own Priority Pass? Because when I got my own welcome kit here and went through all the paperwork that comes underneath, it was a very hard thing to find. That's because you activate and enroll in all of your Priority Pass memberships in the same secret portal where you access all of your other card benefits. So stick with me and I will show you the secret link to the secret portal to get all those benefits with Priority Pass together. First though, it rarely makes sense to get a credit card for a single benefit. So let's talk about the overall value of this card that you can get to see how you can justify the pretty large annual fee in addition to Priority Pass. Oh, and I should also mention up front here that it's entirely possible that the Priority Pass access benefits change in the future. So if that does happen, I plan to put a pinned comment down below this video. As I'm making this video in August 2024, the welcome offer that you can obtain is to earn 75,000 points worth around $750, be it for cash back or towards travel, and you can get those after spending $5,000 on the card in purchases in your first 90 days. And that's awesome because a $750 offer more than covers the annual fee, which is $550. So already in your first year, if you do nothing else, you're in the profit. This card though does have a flaw, and it's a big one. Namely, the reward structure itself is very weak. It only awards you 2 points per dollar on your travel purchases, also 2x on your dining purchases, then 1.5 points per dollar on all of your other purchases. So if your goal is to earn a lot of points quickly to reduce the cost of your travel, you're gonna have a kind of a hard time doing that with the card by itself. But there is a way to boost those rewards in a pretty dramatic way, and that is through the Bank of America Preferred Rewards program. Now this program does give you a lot of diverse benefits that span across your deposit accounts, home equity, auto loans, and more. But the one that we're most interested in for this video will of course be the ones related to credit cards. The Preferred Rewards program has 4 different tiers currently: Gold, Platinum, Platinum Honors, and Diamond. And as you progress up the ranks, you can actually get a booster on your credit card multipliers for this credit card and other Bank of America cards too. So here's what it actually turns into if you happen to participate in one of these tiers based on the requirements they all have. We first have our standard rewards multipliers that we've already covered there on the far left. But once you hit their gold tier, which means you have at least $20,000 up to just under $50,000 for a 3-month combined average daily balance across your accounts, whether it's with Bank of America or on their investment side with Merrill. That gives you a 25% boost on your card earning rates here. So you'll earn 2.5 points per dollar on travel and dining and 1.875x on your other purchases. Next up is the platinum tier, meaning you have anywhere from $50,000 to just under $100,000 in deposits or investments with Bank of America/Merrill. This gives you a 50% boost, so your multipliers are now triple on travel and dining and 2.25x on your other purchases. Then for both platinum honors and diamond, those give you a 75% boost, raising your multipliers to 3.5 points per dollar for travel and dining and 2.625 on your other purchases. Essentially giving you one of the best other or non-bonus spend cards on the market today. Now that you've seen how to boost your earning rates, let's see what the points are actually worth on the redemption side of the equation. If you decide to redeem for flights via the Bank of America Travel Center or portal, they're worth 1.25 cents each. That makes 80,000 points worth $1,000. That's due to a special benefit which we'll address later, but for now, just to show you where that is, once you log into your Bank of America online account and select your card, simply click on the rewards button, then the redeem points button. On the next page, you'll see an option for travel, so click on redeem, and that will bring you to the portal itself to go ahead and book your flight. You can also redeem your points for other travel, meaning non-flights. That gives you a flat rate of 1 cent per point, so on things like hotels, car rentals, and activities, 80,000 points here is worth $800. Then for cash back with several options here, either as a statement credit, a direct deposit to an eligible Bank of America account, a CMA with Merrill or cash management account, or a 529 college savings plan. All of these are 1 cent per point, so again, 80,000 points here, still worth $800. The redemption process here is very similar, but this time when you log into your Bank of America account, select rewards, and then redeem points, on the next screen you'll select the cash option for redeeming there, and then you'll have a few different options, either as a one-time redemption, as you can see here, that gives you a drop down to show you which accounts you have as eligible. So for me, that was checking, savings, or directly to my Visa card as a statement credit. Or if you select the other tab for auto redemption, which will redeem your points automatically at the end of each month, and you can do so to your eligible checking or savings account with Bank of America. In terms of any minimum redemption requirements, Bank of America is pretty open with this type of stuff, making it easy for you. So there's no minimum redemption requirement whatsoever for travel via the portal, statement credits, direct deposits, that is again just with Bank of America deposit accounts, or your cash management account with Merrill. But there is a minimum of 2,500 points if you instead choose to use your deposit to a 529 account or using the auto redemption feature. By the way, if you ultimately choose to add this card to your wallet for the awesome Priority Pass membership or any of the other benefits that we've yet to discuss, that of course involves a very important topic, and that is security. Whenever you apply for a new credit card or bank online, you want to make sure your information is secure and get alerted if it's not. In fact, data breaches are on the rise, having increased by 78% from 2022 to 2023. I personally was affected by one that recently hit AT&T. If you haven't tried this already, try searching yourself on Google. You might be shocked to find your personal information exposed on a public listing site, which could have your full name, email, and even your personal address. That's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify the data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. You can even try Aura completely free for 2 weeks by going to aura.com/MarkReese. Aura also includes so much more to protect you and your family from online threats, including a built-in antivirus software, VPN, password management tool, identity theft protection, and more. It gives you a single place to go for your online protection needs at one affordable price. I also love the ability to get alerts whenever my credit report is viewed and when a new card gets reported for the first time. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can take action by going to aura.com/MarkReese or by clicking the link down below in the description to begin your 2-week free trial. Now back to the premium rewards Elite card. It's time to talk about the benefits, which means I now get to open the doors to all of you to your front row seats to the secret portal where, yes, you can activate and enroll all of your Priority Pass memberships and so much more. Welcome aboard. You can access this secret portal by going to myvisainfinite.com/premium rewards elite. Doing so will bring you to this login page here. If you don't yet have an account because you just got the card, click on the Not Registered, Registered Now link there at the bottom. Otherwise, once that's set up, you'll then log in with your email and password. And this can be different from your Bank of America account, by the way. And once you're in, this is what you'll see. The first row are the featured benefits of your card, followed by the rewards for both earning and redeeming, then all of the travel-related benefits, followed by lifestyle benefits, and finally the security benefits. And after each one, you will see a small link to click on that says View All to expand each one of these categories. Now, since many of you likely came here for the Priority Pass benefit info, let's start with that first. Now, there are a lot of terms that go along with this. I summarized a few main bullet points here for you on the screen, so feel free to pause this and look those over. But from what I was able to gather from those, especially with the mysterious guest policy, here's what I found out. The first 4 points here we already covered in the intro of the video, namely that your Priority Pass membership is valid every 12 months and automatically renews. The number of guests you can bring with you on each visit could be unlimited, as there's no specificity in the terms anywhere, but it should be at least 2. You get access to all of the lounges, all of the restaurants, all of the spa and retail locations that participate with Priority Pass. As for those partner restaurant locations, by the way, that's issued as a $28 to $30 credit for up to 2 people, including you as the primary cardholder and 1 guest. So a maximum value of around $56 to $60. When you're going to pay for your meal, just mention you also have Priority Pass. That way they can scan your digital barcode, and anything beyond the amount of the credit you can then pay for with your credit card. If your credit from the Priority Pass benefit covers your full meal, just realize that tips are not included. So definitely keep that in mind to add the tip separately as a charge to your credit card for good service. Regarding your Priority Pass memberships, remember that you can have up to 4 total Priority Pass memberships, but here's the new info, per the life of the card account. Authorized users are not required to issue these additional Priority Pass memberships, and you will only receive digital passes. No physical card is mailed to you. And what's meant by life of the account, by the way, is the life of your Premium Rewards Elite card. So once you've activated all 4 Priority Pass memberships, they're locked in there basically for life. If you close an account later, cool, but you can't replace them with anybody else. So assuming you get one for yourself, realize that you want to choose your next 3 people to issue Priority Pass memberships to very carefully and make sure that they're going to be worthwhile for you. Think family members, close friends, and the like. Now, to enroll/activate your Priority Pass memberships, there is the Visa Infinite dashboard link, which is that secret portal that I showed you at the beginning of this section. But also Priority Pass has its own link that was taken from the portal here. I'm just going to put it on the screen as a little shortcut to get there. That's prioritypass.com/premium rewards elite. Either of those 2 paths will take you to this landing page here where you'll type in your 16-digit card number for your Premium Rewards Elite card, do the security check here, and then go through the rest of the process, which it guides you through to activate each of your memberships. And as you add more people, in other words, the other 3, you go through the exact same link and the exact same enrollment process one by one. Because you only receive digital membership cards, you want to download the Priority Pass app once you're done enrolling, get it on your phone, and then go ahead here, log in, and you'll be able to pull up your card with the card tab there at the bottom menu. It will show your QR code to scan at the entrance of each lounge along with your membership number. How about some more benefits of your Elite card? And a lot of these are actually pretty darn good. First up, we have the 20% airfare savings program, and this is the one that's responsible for making your points worth 1.25 cents each for airfare booked via the portal. It literally gives you a savings of 20% on airfare when paying with points. Cash rates are not eligible for this. It's valid on domestic and international fares in any class. You must book via the Bank of America Travel Center, that is the portal. It's automatically applied at checkout and no enrollment is required. To use this benefit, here's what you gotta do. Log into your Bank of America online account, choose your Elite card, click on the Rewards tab, the Redeem Points button, then redeem on the next page under the travel tile or section. You'll be brought to the portal. Go ahead and search for the flight that you want. And then on the results page, it shows you right there toward the top, save 20% when you redeem your points for air travel. All the airfare prices in points are automatically reduced, meaning they factor in the 20% discount. So 16,678 points for a flight with a cash value of $208.47. And yes, I'm aware there are a lot of skeptics out there. Aren't these prices just inflated to basically factor in 20% higher cost, or perhaps even worse than that? Well, that may be the case sometimes, but not all the time. For these 3 flights here, let's compare them all to booking directly with American Airlines. To give ourselves a point of reference here, here's a small table, which I'll keep all the way through this screen flow that we can reference them easily. There are all 3 flight numbers for those flights and the cash rates for each one. Now, let's go over to the American Airlines website and we find our first one here with the same search. Flight 1637 for the main cabin here, $209. Bank of America was $208.47. Basically the same price. And actually AA tends to round off their numbers when they show you them in the results here when you search. When you go all the way through the full checkout sequence, it gives you down to the exact penny for the finalized amount here. So they could even be fully identical. For the other 2 flights here, that is numbers 2418 and 3061, both are $149, and Bank of America, $148.48. So again, basically identical prices here. It's always worthwhile to compare the Bank of America portal price to booking directly and perhaps even other third-party sites too. Assuming everything's basically the same, then you're good to go, with the 20% savings actually giving you a 20% savings. Next benefit, a $100 credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. This is given to you in the form of a statement credit for either program, not both. You just pay your application fee with the card itself and it will reimburse you for that expense. It's valid every 4 years and no enrollment is required. Just be aware though that beginning October 1st, 2024, the fees for global entry are going up to $120 per every 4 to 5 years. And it's to be determined if Bank of America will increase the credit coverage. Next up, we start getting into some benefits that really help you earn back the cost of that big annual fee. The first of these major credits is a $300 airline incidental statement credit. That is going to give you up to $300 toward qualifying purchases, which include seat upgrades, ticket change or cancellation fees, checked baggage fees, in-flight services like food, beverage, or entertainment, and also airline lounge fees. These types of purchases are automatically reimbursed and applied as statement credits. No enrollment is required, but do note that these credits are valid only on domestic originated flights on certain U.S. domestic airline carriers. It really comes down to the merchant category code, or in other words, how the transaction codes through the network onto your card. There's no way to predict that up front, but some known exclusions are Allegiant Air, Spirit Airlines, and Sun Country Airlines. In general, I would say it's pretty much safe if you're doing a U.S.-based airline that is not one of the budget carriers. I tried this benefit out myself with American Airlines. I made 3 transactions, each for $100, and about 5 days later, they were all reimbursed individually. The next major credit here is a $150 credit for lifestyle purchases. This is also for qualifying purchases and includes things made in these categories: food delivery, streaming services, fitness subscriptions, and rideshare services. These are also automatically applied as statement credits and no enrollment is required. I use this benefit for purchases with Lyft. So you can see a couple of them here. One transaction for $82.89 and the other for $102.91. Then again, 5 or 6 days later or so, they were reimbursed here, the $102.91 in full, and then up to the maximum credit of $150, so whatever was left, which was $47.09. Both of these benefits also come with super useful trackers along the way too. In your Bank of America account, go to Rewards, down to Redeem Points. over to the Travel and Lifestyle Credits tab at the top, and then you'll be able to scroll down and see each one. You can see my airline incidental credit one here, also with a broken down itemization of each of the 3 transactions. Same with the ones for the lifestyle credit. Again, I use Lyft here, and then all the way down, it also has one for the TSA PreCheck / global entry. I haven't used that yet, so I would assume some sort of tracker would appear here as well. For now though, it just says I'm eligible for the benefit. On to some more cool elite benefits. This time we have rental car benefits / elite status. With Avis, you've got the President's Club status and up to 30% off your bookings for the base rates. National Car Rental gives you Emerald Club Executive status, up to 25% off as well. And Hertz Gold Plus Rewards, you get special savings, faster service, extra hours on your returns for the US rentals, and also the Hertz Gold Plus Rewards bonus points. Enrollment, activation, and discount codes are required for all of these here, and you can get access to all of that, plus pretty much everything we're talking about in that secret Visa Infinite portal that again we discussed earlier on in this section. Next up, this card goes crazy with hotel benefits. The next is with Relais and Chateau. This gives you complimentary room upgrades based on availability, a VIP welcome, which can vary from one place to the next. It may be like complimentary champagne, for example. Also complimentary daily breakfast for all members of your party, available at select properties, and a link to basically book and activate these benefits is listed right there on the screen. The second group of hotel benefits is called the Global Hotel Collection. This grants you VIP status at a hand-picked selection of premier hotels, including room upgrades, complimentary breakfasts, spa and restaurant credits, flexible check-in and check-out times, and complimentary Wi-Fi. You can get more information and booking details through the concierge service at the number listed there on the screen. And the third bucket is the Visa Infinite Luxury Hotel Collection. This one gives you premium benefits at the world's finest hotels, available via the concierge at that same number or at the link that I provided to you there on the screen. This one, if you go to that link, has a separate landing page for you to search and book yourself. It also lists the main benefits. There are 7 here that all Visa Signature card holders also get, but as a Visa Infinite card, you get the 8th benefit as well, which could be one of the following 5 listed out right there. Since we've mentioned the concierge a few times here, that's another one of the benefits of your card. It's available 24/7, and the agents can help you book travel, dinner reservations, event tickets, and more. For the United States, you can call that number there on the screen, or for the international collect number, that's also provided for you. The next benefit is more on the lifestyle side, called Explore Sonoma County Wineries. It allows you to enjoy a unique year-round culinary selection of benefits, including special access and savings at more than 50 select Sonoma County wineries, also available via your concierge at that number. And our last of the major card benefits, also on the lifestyle side, called Gold Benefit by Troon. This gives you access to over 20 private Troon Privé golf clubs at the special rate of $99 per player per round with up to 3 guests. You'll receive complimentary Gold Troon Reward status, or if you already have it, you can upgrade to Platinum. And then the 15% savings is also tied in here as well, which allows you to save on your golf fees, merchandise you may purchase, and also lessons. There's also the link there that you can go to start to activate and use these benefits. Okay, so all the main benefits, we've covered those. And obviously there are a lot of them packed into this card, but the card keeps on giving. In terms of actual protections and insurance that the card gives you, it's pretty darn comprehensive. There are 9 separate travel protections here, ranging from primary auto rental collision damage waiver all the way through roadside dispatch there at the bottom. I put the main bullet points there for you to view on the screen, but like most insurance coverages, there's a ton of fine print. So in a moment, I'll show you where to view all of these small details. Same thing goes for the retail protections, whether it's extended warranty, return protection, purchase security, or personal identity theft protection here. The main benefits are again provided here for you, but for all of these, retail or travel, you can also view the full guide with super tiny font by going to this link on the screen. I'll also put it down below in the description as a clickable link that we can pull up the PDF guide super easily. And with all of that said, the big question still remains. Is this card worth getting? Well, let me help you figure that out. It can definitely be worth getting if you want a strong Priority Pass membership, again, that has no authorized user requirement, which is super unique. Also, if you find value in the premium benefits this card has, of which there are many, if you want elite benefits with rental car companies, if you want comprehensive insurance protections, if you value simplicity and flexibility in a premium credit card. That's because you can use your points for a wide variety of different things. Also, the credits are pretty generalized too and not specific to individual merchants. The card also makes sense if you're at the Preferred Rewards Platinum tier or higher to earn a lot faster with the card, and if you plan to redeem your points for flights or for cash back. On the contrary though, the card is probably not going to be worth it to you if you want airport lounge access beyond Priority Pass, if you don't find value in the premium benefits, and if you want elite benefits with airlines or hotels. Also, if you already have or simply don't care about the insurance protections, if you're not at the Preferred Rewards Platinum tier or higher, if you want a card to earn rewards quickly long term, and lastly, if you want access to transfer partners. And for all of you out there who simply travel very frequently and find yourself using the Priority Pass network often, then getting this card just for that use can still make a lot of sense, because the more you use a benefit, the more the cost gets justified. With all that said, be sure to check out the links down below in the description area to get some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten. And for those of you collecting Amex membership rewards points, you can change your preference to earn those instead of cash back if you like, to get your 2-week free trial with Aura and protect yourself online. By the way, if you'd like to learn more about any of the cards mentioned in this or in other videos, check out my site, markscreditcards.com/offers, to view a bunch of them organized by category. That way you can find the ones that you like best. I hope you all found great value in this video, and I will see you in the next one.